Hi everyone, it's Nancy, and I'm back today to start on ephemera for the journal. So I thought, maybe we can get through half of the journal, half of the ephemera, and then maybe I might need one more video to make more ephemera. So let's get started. I kind of pre-planned a few things. Now, here in the beginning, I had this envelope. This envelope is going to hold a lot of extra goodies, so I'm not making a tag for this envelope. There'll be a lot of extras. Whatever I have left over from the kit is going in there. But so far, I like it. Okay. Here is a pocket here, and I just took one of the little tags from the kit and put a little chiffon tab on there and stitched around it, and I just think that's so pretty with that flower and the fairy here, so I did that. On this side here is a belly band, well, it's a tuck here, and this eco-dyed guest check, I backed it with the dyed paper, and this is from Jacqueline's shop, Lovely's Crafty Lodge, that I have listed below, and I tell you she has live YouTube sales, usually on some Fridays. I don't remember her next one. She just had one this past Friday. But if you look her up, Lovely's Crafty Lodge, and subscribe to her channel, you'll be notified of when she has her next live sale of hand-dyed papers and envelopes and tags and all that. So this is an eco-dyed guest check that was stitched around, and I purchased the guest check from her as some other pieces you'll see. Also, this paper that I've been using is from her her live sales as well. So I just thought it was so pretty. I just put one of the pretty fairies on there and a little tag. It was already stitched around, so the colors are perfect, and I thought that looked really nice in that pocket there. Okay, now here, I'm going to gather my things out of here so I don't lose the pieces. So on this page here, we have a tuck and a pocket, and I just printed twice and covered it, so if you can see that's the same behind there and as well here. So this is kind of the paper, and I just glued two fairies on there, and so we're going to make a tag for the side here for a tuck and a tag for the pocket here. So I'm going to put that to the side, and I have a couple things pre-thought of already. So now this is, once again, I backed this here, but this was a dyed card from Jacqueline's shop as well, and the colors, I mean, that's gonna look so pretty there, right? So I already backed it, stitched around it, and what I did was I cut this out of one of the papers from the kit. It was, if you have the kit, you'll see this big cluster of mushrooms, and I thought it looked so pretty against this background, so I cut around it the best I could, and I am going to glue it on here. I just want to make sure I'm in frame, so I'm going to put glue on here, and I could use my glue stick, but you know what, I'm going to use this today for some reason. With all the little cuts and all, I just want to make sure it's glued down all the little edges here. So I hope you're all doing well. I hope you had a nice weekend. Oh my gosh, Sunday it snowed. We woke up and it snowed. It was snow showering like crazy. Now it stuck a little bit, maybe slushy mix, maybe an inch. But oh my gosh, I had to get my winter coat out to go to church. I'm like, I didn't want to wear my winter coat anymore. And then the other day, Friday, it was like 75. And I had windows and doors open and the birds were singing. It was crazy, but I think we're all having crazy weather, aren't we? So, but now, today, well, you're seeing this, today's Monday. And Tuesday, it's supposed to be kind of like 70 again. And then it's going to go back down to probably more like what it should be, like 50s. So, oh my goodness, this crazy weather. I was like I was feeling like a little girl throwing a tantrum. but not really, but I wanted to. I said, like, no, I don't want to wear my winter coat. It's not winter. I don't want to, but technically it's still winter because spring is this coming Thursday, right? So, oh my gosh. So I don't mind that sticks out just that little bit there. It doesn't bother me at all. So I wanted to put this down here. That's Shine On. That's one of the tags from Amy's kit. But I just love how it looks against that dyed background. It's like perfect, and it really pops. So I'm going to put that here. And I think I was going to put my cute little fairy here too, because she like sticks out real cute on there. So I'm going to get her on here. So see, I cut her out of some cardstocks too, black and greens and the real pretty shiny stuff. It just depends what looks good on what background, you know. Okay, so I'm gonna put her right here. Yep. And I don't glue wings down, just her arms and her body and her head, her legs. So I think that's super cute tag. Simple, but really effective, right? Nice journaling card there. So, and look how pretty it looks in here. Just looks so good. Now this one is a pocket on this side here. So I have another one of Jacqueline's die tags here. I have some of my die cut greens, and then another little quote from the page of forest phrases from Release the Craftin'. It's a page of different forest phrases. I think I showed you. I don't have it by me here that I can grab it, but it is listed below. So if you go to her shop, it's just one page, and they're just perfect for this journal. So I'm gonna glue this on here. I know Amy said she's coming out with a dark fairy kit, and because I have a couple small little kits from some Etsy shops, and I said, oh, I want to do a dark fairy, like a, I don't know, like dark fairy, like a dark forest, but you know, maybe just a little bit of just a smidge of spookiness, okay? I have to, you know, because Halloween is my jam. You know that, right? But I'm not gonna, I told Amy, I said, ooh, I'm gonna love it, but, ooh, I wanted that. Let's see, I'll put this up here then. I won't do it right away, though. I told her I probably will maybe do it in a couple months. Unless it draws me in, like, that where I have to. But I'm gonna do something else. I'm gonna, like I said, I have a small list of journals that I've been wanting to do. And so far, I did Lady Detective Nancy Drew journal, and that was so much fun. I enjoyed that so much. And it's one checked off my list. But I do have a few more on my list, so I thought, oh, it'd be nice if I could get another design done. So we'll see how that goes. So I'm going to put that right here. Isn't that pretty? Looks nice. And then a little piece I'm going to put right along the bottom here like that. And I just think that is perfect. I love it. So if you've been watching, if you watched the last video of this journal, you know that I had a little problem with the pages. I lost too many, well, not really. This journal is going to be chunky. I've lost some pages that I didn't want to lose, but I had to because that's just how it was. So well, I'll show you when I get to it. And it might be in the next video, but yeah, I don't know why Oh, it just happens, you know, it just happens. Sometimes you just don't plan it that way, but it happens. So I was a little sad about it, but really, now that I said don't be sad, because I'm starting to load it with this ephemera, and isn't that pretty? I love that. So it's already getting stuffed. It is. So here's one of Amy's tags. I stitched around it. I put this cute fairy holding this little book. To me, it looks like a little book. So she's got it between her hands. She's holding it. It says love. And I put a fabric, hand-dyed fabric tab on it. And so I just thought that looked really pretty in here. So I did that. And then you had seen this. This was a piece of dyed doily from Jacqueline's shop. Also this dyed paper from her shop. And I made a little hidden journaling spot with this. And this tag is from the Apothecary Jars. Here's my fairy here. And this is so pretty. I love that. And then there's that. Now here, I'm going to make something. This right here is a pocket. I made this tag and put a bottle and a mushroom there. And I took one of the tags and put this with a little bit of that peach paper behind it and stuck one of my little fairies on there. So it's a really cute journaling spot here. And I think that looks real pretty there. But this is our first side pocket here. So we're making a tag for that. So I'll show you what I have here. This is an eco-dyed card from Jacqueline's shop. So I stitched around it. I put some of this faux, I don't know what you call this, leathery looking paper that I got from Hobby Lobby there. And then I did a stitched ruffle with the hand-dyed batik fabric and stitched it on. So what we're going to do is just make a really cute tag with some mushrooms here. And this is from the Apothecary Jar kit. So that's what I'm going to put on this here. I don't think I inked it. So that's, and then you could journal on the back. So yes, when she had a sale a few weeks ago, maybe 3, not the last one she had, but the one before that, she had a lot of eco-dyed. She doesn't have it every time she has a sale, but you know, if she knows enough people are interested, she's going to make a bunch of eco-dyed things. Like this past Friday, she had a ton of beautiful hand-dyed papers and things. So when I get my order in, I will show you what I got, just so you can see some more. So I'm going to tuck that under that ruffle there a little bit. And then I'm going to glue this little one on. So I really, if you want some different, something you don't see, that's, you know, some different kinds of papers and things that you don't really see on Etsy or anything, I would suggest that you check her out, because she's a very nice gal and she does this all herself. I'm going to put this down here a little bit. And yeah, she has some pretty things. And there's a bunch of nice ladies that hang out and when she has her sales. They're all very nice. So, oops. So I'm going to put this tag up here like that. And I think that's super cute. And I put that ruffle on the right because I figured some of it could stick out of the pocket. So I wasn't going to, look how pretty the back is. Isn't that beautiful? So pretty. So I didn't want to put a notch here, but I thought, you know, with this card in there, and if the ruffle is sticking out halfway, there's plenty of room in here. See? With the ruffle sticking out, isn't that pretty? I love that. It goes so nice. So there's that page. This one is just something pretty to look at. Okay, this is also a beautiful page to look at. Okay, so for here, here's that envelope that I made. and a writing spot here. The envelope that I made for this here out of the Daphne Diary page. So this is, again, another hand-dyed little card, and I stitched around it. All I want to do real simply is I took one of the bottles and one of the tags, and I tied it on the bottle with some really thin jute, free form, and I'm just going to glue the bottle on here and let this be hanging by, you know, like that. So I'm not going to glue that tag down, and I'm going to put that in the pocket, in the envelope, I should say. So I'm not going to glue the tag. That can be free floating, because I think that's super cute. Oops. All right, so I'm going to kind of put it right there. And I'm going to hold that down for a second so it catches. And it's just simple, but the colors are, they go so well together, don't they? So it's a really simple but really pretty little card that you can journal on. And that's going to go in here, like that. Tucks in there like that. And you can kind of see what's in there. So that's really cute, right? Okay, and then that was our hidden fairy there. There she is, hiding. And then our cute little pocket here with all these sweet tags in there. These are all free to use. Okay, here is my purple fairy. I wanted to make something cute to go in this pocket here. So once again, I have to show you that this is a piece of hand-dyed paper from Jacqueline, from her sale. I have some sprigs of lavender that I die cut from my die cuts that I have, and this is really pretty. This is from the Apothecary Jars. So I just wanted to kind of decorate this edge, and this is just a nice writing spot. So I'm going to glue these down. And I have them in a couple colors that I cut them out in, so I just wanted to do something a little different than just tags and journal cards. And since it was the only purpley, lavendery page in here, and you know that's my favorite, so just gonna kind of put them how they fall. Okay. I think I'll put the other one here. Yeah. Okay. I have another idea, and I don't know if I'm going to work on that next or if I'm going to hold off, but I thought I could mention it to you. One of my friends gave me, I don't know if she gave me more than one, but I have one right now that I can see, the Cooks magazine. It's Cooks magazine. I don't know if you're familiar with that. It's a very cool magazine, and when I saw it, I mean, I had them, and then I happened to look, and I said, oh yeah, my friend gave that to me. And she said, do you want them? I said, sure. I didn't know what I was going to do with them. I figured I would cut them up and use them for tags. But once I started thumbing through it and looking at the illustrations and the just how it looks on the inside and the size of it, it almost made me think, and I have to think about it a little more, it made me think that it would work like the calendar journals like we made, because it's a nice size, and you could fold the pages kind of the same way I folded my calendar, but it would be a cooking theme related one. And I really thinking about doing that. I haven't done a cooking related journal or anything in a long time. I'm going to have this hanging off here like that. So I am going to just glue this part on. So I'm thinking about that. I don't know when I would start it. I'd have to gather a few things and think about it. But if you have a cook's magazine, you know what? I could probably get up and show it to you. Give me 1 second now, because I think if you're not thinking about it, but if you see it, you might say, "Oh yeah, I've seen that in the store." So let me get up and show you 1 second here. I have it, but I have to get up. Let me have this. Let me get that, and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay. All right, it's this magazine here, Cooks Illustrated. That's what it's called, Cooks Illustrated. And when I looked at it, do you see these diagrams in here? I love them, these illustrations, and then there's pops of color with the recipes. And I thought, oh, can you picture, and there's really not any advertising in here too much, so it's all cooking related, and I thought this would make a cool journal. So it's churning in my brain. So if you have one of these, or you know someone that has one, you might want to get it because I feel it coming, a cooking type journal. More, not so much cutesy, but more of a cool looking one. So, all right, a nice journaling kind of area. And I made that for this one lonely little purple pocket. One lonely little pocket here. And I think it looks really pretty. Lots of lavender going on in here. So that goes there. Now, how are we doing on time? I think we're good. So this was here. This was a little writing spot. And these jars were a tuck right here. So we're going to make a little flippy tag thing to go tuck behind there. So I'm going to move this off to the side. Okay, so I have mushroom, beautiful day, this lovely fairy. I think I shrunk the pockets. One of the pocket pages, I shrunk 2 to a page, so that's how it got, I think, this small. This tag here, I made a bunch of these. I think this was something Tracy Fox showed how to do maybe last year or the year before, making these little tags. So I pulled them out. That I think I'm going to use it. And then I have 2 of Amy's tags, and I stitched around them and inked them. So what I thought we could do is just make a little flip tag with some of the faux vintage tape. Now I've got to make some because that's all I have left. I used it all up. So what I'm going to do is, this is parchment, I'm just going to lay more pieces of tape out here and take my alcohol ink to it. So I thought real simply, I was just going to cut a couple pieces of this and hinge these together. I already stitched around them, so I'm just going to cut another one here. Oops. If I can pick it up, that'd be nice. Okay. Like that. And I'll pick them up. Make sure they're even and just fold that over. Real simple. like that, see? Then, let's see, what was I going to do on the front? I was going to put the mushroom. She's a sitting fairy, so I was going to have her sit up on the fairy here and put this beautiful day right down here. So I can do that. So see, you don't have to just make, leave the tags as tags. You can make little hinged booklets with them. Let me get one of my wipes, because I just stuck my finger in glue, as I do every day. Okay. All right, and then the mushroom's going to go on about here. And she's going to sit on top, so I have to make sure she's going to fit perfect. Yep. Okay. Okay, put that down. And then she's going to sit on top of the mushroom. And you know what else is calling my name off my journal list is my wine journal. I've been wanting to make a wine journal for a while. So, like I said, I'm not quite sure what's going to be next. I just want to enjoy this journal here and see. And also in another, after this week, my family and I, we're going on vacation, so I'm going to be a little missing in action for a while. But I will let you know, and I'll try to get a couple videos while I'm gone up. But I will let you know again. Okay, so that's the cover. I think that's nice. She's sitting on there, real pretty. And then we're going to open it up, and you can journal on that side, but I thought I would use that as a tuck because this is thicker. This is like a thicker cardboard, and if I glued this down, it wouldn't fit. But I thought if I make it as a tuck, it's going to go in there. So that's what we're going to do. I'm just going to glue the bottom part here of this pocket. Like that. Put it down here. And let's hold that down for a second. And then I'm going to let that dry, but then this is going to go inside there. Okay, so I'm going to let that dry. And then that is going to tuck behind these bottles here. And I think that's super cute too. Yeah. All right, so on this page here, simply remember, I saved this. This is a double tuck here. So what I did was I backed it with that one of the papers from the kit, and I stitched around it. Real simple and inked the edges, and it's just so pretty. So I love how that looks there. For the other tuck, I'm just taking one of the other pretty journal cards and this piece from the Apothecary Jar that I inked around, and I'm just going to glue that right there to tuck in the other tuck spot there. And I love it. Oops. Where is my pin? Okay. I was thinking of making a master board for this, and I have so many little pieces that I might end up making a master board just to have. But I think I've decided not to make the master board because I have so many of these eco-dyed cards and papers that I bought from Jacqueline. So I'm loving how they're fitting into this journal. So, you know, simple, but it's so pretty. It's so pretty. So that's going to go in this section right here, like that. Very nice. And then we have that page. And then we're here to the center. And I just wanted to put a little something on each page here. One of these cards. Just to have something. And then we did the inside. I did the inside already, so that's already done. But I just thought it could use a couple little cards here on the outside like this. Just like that. Something different. You could also journal, you know, there's journaling spots there too. So that looks really nice. I like that. Actually, I probably have enough of those little tags that I have so much, it's like all over my desk here. It really is. I was thinking you could probably almost make a collage of these on here now that I'm looking at it, right? When you look at it, you can make, that might even be a fun idea. Let's see what else we have here. All these little tags that Amy has in her kit. It's like you can make a collage of them. Ooh, I might like that. See how things come to you? That's a good way of using them too, but I think it looks kind of cute. Look at that. I'm loving it. I think I'm going to do it. Makes it more interesting, I think. I like it. And it's nice, Amy's kit is so nice because there's so many little elements that you can, you know, pop on to anything. Really, really nice. I like how that looks. So let's see, what else do I have to go on the other side? One of these maybe. Even that one would be pretty up there maybe. How about that one and that? Oh yeah, I just need to get some ink on it, that's all. Oops, sorry for the noise. I am a noisy, I'm a clumsy crafter, I have to tell you. Oh my gosh, do you know how many times I run the dustbuster on the floor of my craft room? That's, I mean, when I get in that cutting fit and stuff, I mean, as careful as I try to be, it ends up on the floor. And I can't stand stuff laying on my floor, so I'm constantly sucking it up and cleaning it up. Yeah, I like it. That makes it much more interesting, don't you think? And it just kind of came to me, you know. Wasn't even really thinking like that, but I like it. I think it looks good. We just hold that down. Very nice. And then this other one. And I think I'm going to let you go so I can figure out the rest of the journal for the ephemera. And then I'll come back and we'll do the other half of all the ephemera too. And then once we get that half done, I think the final flip through video, that'll be it and it'll be done. So, okay, I think that looks super good. Okay, so we got that far, friends, and I still have the rest of the journal to get ephemera ready for, so I will see you in the next video, okay? So have a good day. Take care now. Bye.